Ricochet backstage. Danny Duggan, CWE Tag Team Championship match. That's coming up. You've got a special tag team partner with you, WWE superstar Paul London. What's the game plan for tonight?
Many moons ago, I was the first ever man to lace on one of the CWE Tag Team Championships, and since that day, I've been wanting them again. So I went out and found the very best partner a man could find, tag team specialist Paul London.
Hey, right there. Thanks, Danny. Save that energy and intensity for the match, man.
I'm excited.
I'm stoked as well, especially now that I know it's for the tag titles. If somebody knows a little bit about tag team wrestling, it's myself. Myself and Brian Kendrick were held the tag titles longer than anybody in WWE history. I don't know how CWE history goes, but what do you say you and I win the tag titles and become the longest reigning tag champs in CWE history?
Let's do it.
Good.
It sounds good to me.
All right, let's check.
Scheduled for one fall and for the CWE Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, they are the CWE Tag Team Champions. Of the Wild Idols and Colton. Let's be Intrepid Traveler. Team M-Max.
You suck, Colton!
First, weighing in at 227 pounds, Hotshot,
A guy who's had his hands full. Danny Duggan. Shane Madison has been a thorn in his side for some time now. Tried to end his career.
That ovation for Danny Duggan was so loud, I think it knocked our microphones out, Mike.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brief technical difficulty, but we are back.
Off the charts. The levels went over.
Very interesting tag team partner here for Duggan. Fans paid to see this guy here tonight.
Oh, this is going to be huge. Tag team action. Wow.
partner. For a Lone Star state of mind. Weighing in at 2 Ladies and gentlemen, this is Paul London.
Paul London has arrived in CWE. He is a former WWE Tag Team Champion. He is a current competitor of Ring of Honor Wrestling, most recently taking on Davey Richards at Border Wars, and now he's arrived in CWE. Paul London is in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
This is quite the tag team combination. We've got... Man, I wonder if he's going to take Paul London to Falcon Beach. He's right here.
Hey, Paul London.
All right. Look at this guy, Mr. Fan Friendly.
It's not often that a wrestler comes out and shakes our hands, Dave.
No kidding.
You gotta stay classy here. And Paul London, my new favorite superstar.
That is one flashy outfit.
It is. Paul London. It says NASA on it.
What?
NASA.
I think so. What, Department of Corrections?
Paul London enduring these fans on his side.
They're going bananas. Where's he going?
Paul London going all around this building. Casa Dominio Portuguese Association in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. You see what going to CWE shows gets you, Dave?
Hey, Paul, get me a drink. Wow. This is fan-friendly. This is the kind of experience when you buy a ticket to see a CWE event, you can reach out and you can connect with the wrestlers. He's gone. That's it. He's outside.
Oh, London has left the building.
Good grief. I hope he has a ticket to get back in.
Danny Duggan doesn't know what's going on. M-Max doesn't know what's going on.
He's greeting each and every fan individually. I think he's going up. There he is.
I really like his entrance music too.
I do.
It's pumping me up.
He's got they win. They got the bounce. The match is over, Mike.
M-Max is not happy right now.
No, it's not. Throws the referee back, the belt back into Kelly Russell. Oh, Tyler Colton.
Paul London is left again.
He's gone. Maybe his pizza arrived.
I don't know what to expect when I see Paul London come to CWE, and I did not expect this.
You know, that outfit on kind of reminds me of the Department of Corrections. Maybe he only had a day pass.
Danny Duggan has lost his partner again.
Hey! It's like magic. It's like seeing Burt Wonderstone.
You don't need to go to Las Vegas to see a show, folks. Just check out CWE live in action.
The incredible Burt Wonderstone, a.k.a. Paul London. I'm tired already.
Just trying to keep track of where he's going to be.
He's in the ring. Wait. What a tag team combination. What a huge McDowell's main event, Mike.
Yeah, McDowell's, Stradbrook Street in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, where the elite train.
Taking off his work gear, if you will. Well, it was raining earlier in the day today. Or maybe he was doing a little fly fishing.
Maybe he just jumped out of a plane.
Or maybe he's picking up trash on the side of the road. We're set for action. Tag Team Championships on the line.
Tag Team Championships are on the line, Dave.
I had to be sure because this is going to be a big one. Listen, I bet you there was a little foreshadowing by Paul London grabbing those belts and probably polishing them off because guess what? And gave an opportunity for M-Max to hold them one last time. I smell something in the air, and it's just not the great food here. It could be a title change.
Paul London, first time tag teaming with Danny Duggan, going against a team that's teamed together numerous times. That's why they are the tag team champions. M-Max, Tyler Colton, the Blue-Eyed Idol, starting things off against Hotshot Danny Duggan. Crowd firmly on the side of Danny Duggan and Paul London. And M-Max has got their work cut out for them here tonight.
What a matchup. Put a hook up right in the ring. The Blue-Eyed Idol. Tyler Colton get his arm twisted, if you will, by Hotshot Danny Duggan. Wow, this guy has done it all in CWE and has that ongoing feud with Shane Madison that is still not come to fruition here in CWE, Mike.
No, and we briefly saw it a few weeks ago when Madison took on Duggan. Duggan lost that match by disqualification when he struck an official, and Shane Madison has been in no hurry to get back in the ring with Danny Duggan.
Absolutely. And then what a matchup we just saw before this, though, with Shane Madison and Darren the Bomb Dalton. I was back here in the locker room area, and Darren Bomb Dalton, I think he's sustained a concussion, and he's going to get to a local facility to get some further checks.
I have never, ever seen anyone do what Shane Madison did to Darren Dalton. Knocked him unconscious, beat him until he was no longer able to stand, beat him like no one's ever beat him before, and I don't know if Darren Dalton will ever be the same.
No, it's a sad situation because he didn't give up, he didn't quit, the referee just had to end the match.
Huge shoulder block there by Tyler Colton. Turn our focus back to this matchup. Colton jumps over Duggan, and again another huge shoulder block takedown by the Blue-Eyed Idol. Mentallo applauding on the ring apron. This is his proud prize student.
Absolutely, proud papa.
It's like a father watching his son succeed.
Yep.
Hit his first home run in Little League.
Score his first goal in hockey.
Oh, Colton got shown up there by Duggan a little bit. Duggan went behind. Colton with a back elbow. Colton ducks under. Duggan with a beautiful arm drag takeover, and again catches him as Danny Duggan representing here with his Zubaz-themed ring shorts.
That height that Hotshot Danny Duggan got. Tyler Colton is a tall man. He must have jumped 6 feet in the air.
Yeah, real beautiful deep arm drag takeover, sending Colton over, and that was locked in a bit of a peculiar arm lock in the middle of the ring. Colton raking the eyes to break that hold, and now the Zombie Hunter takes the ring, and these guys have a long history. I'm talking about Mentallo and Danny Duggan.
Tag Team Championships on the line in our McDougal's main event. M-Max, Paul London, and Hotshot Danny Duggan.
Duggan goes to tag Paul London into this matchup.
The fans going berserk.
Paul London getting the crowd fired up, stomping on that exposed elbow of Mentallo, and now a kick to the chest of the Zombie Hunter.
Takes the arm around and twisting the arm of Mentallo literally off his shoulder. Oh, hair pull. Hair pull, ref. Break it up. Come on.
Not a clean break for Mentallo.
Did you expect one, Mike?
I was trying to gain the upper hand. Him and Colton have been caught off guard here early on by Danny Duggan and Paul London, and now Mentallo's able to get the team back on track. Paul London floats over, ducks under that clothesline, coming off. Beautiful moonsault onto Mentallo.
Champs!
Oh, no, a 2 count there, and there's an arm drag by Paul London.
Wow.
He locks in that key lock in the center of the ring.
Wow, what a huge main event. These fans are absolutely going bananas. Paul London, Hotshot Danny Duggan, electrifying the audience.
Yeah, 2 splashes on that exposed arm. Mentallo having trouble keeping up with this high-flying offense of Paul London. Very unorthodox. Some neat and never before seen things you will experience when you see Paul London wrestle.
You know, before the match, we watched M-Max trying to get out of this match, too. You know, talk about when you're a tag team champion, you got to be a fighting champion, and we didn't they're in cahoots, no doubt, with Shane Madison, but cooler heads prevailed, and we've got this huge matchup, but I thought it was iffy.
Well, the CWE is a big deal. Paul London is a former tag team champion in the biggest wrestling company in the world, World Wrestling Entertainment.
Absolutely.
He knows how to work tag team wrestling, and he takes Mentallo down with a trip there. Mentallo tried to go over. London wouldn't let him. And now London grabs him again, inverted atomic drop. And a hurricanrana sends Mentallo outside the ring.
And I'm just worried because, you know, Shane Madison talking to Stoogie. He's saying basically he can't win the match.
Look out! Oh, Mentallo gets out of dodge. He knew that was coming, and he got out of there.
He did the chicken dance a little bit by Paul London. And the chicken chant. Fans are going. They're having a great time tonight.
This is one of those moments where I'd love to see what Mentallo's face looks like right now, because he would not be impressed.
He might be missing a couple of teeth from that drop kick by Paul London.
Duggan back in the ring now. Great tag team work thus far from the new team of Duggan and London. Look at this. Double team maneuver.
Tag team.
Beautiful.
What chemistry.
Taking down Mentallo. Now focusing on Tyler Colton. Doing back elbows.
These guys are clicking, Mike.
Mentallo taking over, landing on his own tag team partner. Senton splash by Duggan.
Whoa! Man, oh man alive!
Double drop kicks in stereo, and the tag team champions are both sent out to the floor as this crowd goes wild. And we could be moments away from new tag team champions if this keeps up. The team of M-Max needs to regroup here at Casa de Mio in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Absolutely electrifying the audience in attendance tonight. Wow. Paul London looking to the crowd. The crowd is sure showing their appreciation. They smell a title change. They smell Tag Team Championship gold for Duggan and London. They're getting them.
Oh boy, a meeting of the minds out on the floor. London and Duggan thought he was taking a little bit too long, and Duggan gets Mentallo back in the ring. 2 count. Mentallo kicks out there. Lots of fight left in the Zombie Hunter.
I thought that was it.
M-Max just haven't been able to get in their game tonight.
Nothing. No offense whatsoever.
Oh, a huge chop by London. Just outstanding tag team work from this new team of London and Duggan. Crowd's hugely into it. Usually you see that move executed off the ground, but London executing it from the second rope. Huge strain on the neck of Mentallo and able to get a 2 count off of it.
This is the kind of main event action you can see.
That's Mentallo throwing London face first into that middle turnbuckle, and that lets Colton get in the ring, and maybe M-Max can get on the starting blocks here.
Absolutely. It's kind of a shift in momentum, if you will, with a little skullduggery, a little chokehold, a little stomp. Huge main event tonight.
Yeah, main event brought to you by McDowell's Gym in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
I wonder if Paul London's going back.
Colton with a 1 count there.
I wonder if Paul London's going to the after party at the Palomino Club tonight.
If he is, I hope the doors are all unlocked, because he's going to be zipping in and out of the building all night.
Could you imagine going around 400 people there shaking hands with all the ladies? There's going to be fresh meat in there.
There we go, suplex by Colton. Nice hesitation, standing vertical suplex. And gets a 2 count on Paul London with that one. Nice tag there.
What is this, the foot tag era now? Saw this a couple of weeks ago.
Mentallo now in control, and finally M-Max has gotten in their groove.
Certainly has.
And here comes Mentallo in, drop kick to the face.
Man.
High speed drop kick right to the face of Paul London. 1, 2, kick out by London.
Rearranges good looks with that one, Mike. Wow.
Another tag. The fast tags now of M-Max keeping Paul London at bay in their own corner. And Danny Duggan knew they had to avoid this if they were going to be successful against M-Max. There's a double shoulder block takedown by M-Max. Colton with a pin. 1, 2. Kick out again. Right shoulder up by Paul London.
Referee Kelly Russell right on top of the action. Tag Team Championship gold on the line. M-Max. Hotshot Danny Duggan, Paul London. All the marbles, Mike.
Yeah, all the marbles indeed. Paul London fighting out there.
He's got to make that tag.
Look at this. Trying to get it. Duggan. He got him. He got him.
That was Danny Duggan.
Yeah, you're right. The referee's back was turned, Dave. You were right.
See it. Oh,
didn't see the tag.
He made the tag. Trust me. I saw it. Kelly.
Colton right back on top of London, raking the face with the bottom of his boots. And now Mentallo called into the ring. Clothesline by Colton, clothesline by Mentallo, and London is in all kinds of trouble here in our main event on CWE TV. If you're just joining us, we're witnessing a tag team title match. M-Max, the champions, defending against Paul London and Mentallo. London ducks out of there, and Colton is now in trouble. Duggan ducks under the clothesline. Huge leaping clothesline by Danny Duggan, and a drop kick follows it up.
What action!
Boot to the midsection. Duggan's got his arms in a bit of a predicament. Oh my! Beautiful neck breaker. 1, 2, 3. No! Colton kicks out, saving those titles. And there's a backbreaker by Danny Duggan.
Haircut.
Oh, and there's a jawbreaker by Colton, slowing the offense of the Hotshot. No. Duggan's got him. Rock bottom. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. No!
That was it.
I thought we had new Tyler. Colton gets that left shoulder up.
The referee, he's right on top of it. The timekeeper had a hammer. I thought that was it.
Duggan going for a fisherman suplex. Colton blocking it. Some shots to the upper back there by Danny Duggan. Mentallo's got the foot. Colton in. Yeah, right from the behind. Colton now back in control.
And that's what the tag team champions. So that's what they do best. Skullduggery. And look at this, more double team distraction action.
Duggan went for Mentallo, and he got caught with a beautiful overhead suplex by Tyler Colton. 2, 3. Oh, Duggan gets the shoulder up this time. Back and forth as this match continues for the CWE Tag Team Champions. I'm Mike Young, joined by Dave Petro on commentary.
All hell is broken loose.
And London has basically said, you know what, I've had enough. He can't get in the ring for the life of him. M-Max doing a wonderful job here of cutting off the ring and working the referee. And there's a leaping senton splash, diving in the ring as Mentallo. It's a kick out again by Duggan.
Wow, fans are getting their money's worth as they do every time CWE comes to town. What tag team action! Listen to this crowd.
Duggan now hung upside down in the tree of woe. We've seen this many, many times. It's a trademark of Mentallo.
Look at the referee is distracted.
And that foot grinding the gears of Danny Duggan. Look out. Here comes that screaming drop kick into the corner, courtesy of the Zombie Hunter.
Oh my. This is where the experience of the Tag Team Champions is coming into play right now.
They go round and round and round. The feud between Mentallo and Danny Duggan never seems to come to an end here in CWE. And Mentallo tags in Tyler Colton.
It has provided us with months and months and months of mad entertainment.
Oh, a huge takeover by Colton into the crab.
We've seen this
into
before.
The camel clutch. Colton coming in. Drop kick by Colton right to the face of Danny Duggan. And there's that pose in stereo.
I don't know if Colton got all that he wanted to get on that, but the damage was enough. This could be it, Mike. I don't want to watch this.
London in, breaking up the 3-count attempt. Saving the match for his team and his partner.
And a little mocking of Tyler Colton. A little mocking of Tyler Colton as well. Bit of a half crab, little sharpshooter almost. My vantage point, I can't see. That's good. Great camera work for our crew, though. Danny Duggan's got to get to the ropes. He's in a world of pain, Mike.
Yeah, he is. Stuck in a half crab. And Duggan almost there. Got it. Tip away, and he got it.
Gonna
Stone not letting him stay down. Stomps to the back and tagging in his partner, his mentor, Mentallo.
And it's just Mentallo casually stomping on the head, stepping on the head, if you will. Hotshot Danny Duggan kind of...
The match has started off so promising for Duggan in London. This has taken a real turn.
Yeah, I'm worried now because I want new tag team champions.
Danny Duggan has been stuck in this ring for the better part of 7 or 8 minutes now.
Yeah, Paul London can't get in to make the tag. That is good tag team wrestling by the champions.
Yeah, outstanding work by M-Max. Oh, and Duggan put that boot in the throat of Mentallo and fell backwards.
But the tag was made by M-Max.
Yeah, again, these two working so well together. Duggan can't get a tag to London. And there's a leaping Itsuguri catching Tyler Colton in the back of the head. Duggan tags to his legs, and in comes Paul London.
Out goes Tyler Colton. Out goes Mentallo.
London baiting both members of M-Max in, and they better look out because London's going to fly with a moonsault off the ring apron.
Wow. The place is going berserk, Mike. They smell the championship changing.
Paul London giving each and every one of these fans their money's worth here at Casa de Mino in Winnipeg. Ducks under again. The third time Colton's fallen for that in this matchup. London floats over, catches him with a forearm to the face. Again, another one. And a drop kick sends Colton down for a third time. Paul London back in control of this matchup, and that one grazed the temple of Tyler Colton. He may be out. 1, 2, 3. No, my goodness.
That was a premature proclamation of new champions, Mike.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was over. Tyler Colton getting that left shoulder up, and London stays right on top of him. Colton reverses, sending London into the turnbuckle. Tyler Colton, oh my goodness! Eating a foot to the face. 1, 2, 3. No, again! Tyler Colton gets a shoulder up.
This crowd is on the edge of their seats. What action! Paul London delivering the goods here in CWE.
Yeah, beautiful leg lariat. I thought it was over. Caught Colton by surprise, and now Colton bullies Paul London into the corner.
He does.
Oh, and he ate a knee for his trouble there. London seems to have all the answers for Colton's offense. Foot stomp to the back. Another pin attempt. 1, 2. And Mentallo makes the save on that one.
The semblance of mind of Mentallo to get back in the ring and save the Tag Team Championship. Now he drop kicks Danny Duggan outside the ring. It's 2 against 1.
Certainly is. Mentallo saw the opportunity to get rid of Duggan, and he did so after saving the match for his tag team, saving those titles, and now it's a double team on Paul London. Tyler Colton coming in, eats a boot to the face, but Mentallo follows up with a boot of his own, catches London in the back of the head. Colton's got London. Oh my goodness! Face first goes Paul London. That's it.
That's it.
1, 2. Duggan makes the save.
Listen to this crowd, Mike. There's still life.
Oh, Duggan throws to the floor. And there's an actual tag by M-Max.
There was.
Mentallo, London, the legal men here.
Oh no. You know, we've seen this kind of maneuvers before.
Colton slams London. Mentallo heading upstairs.
Getting back to his feet.
Duggan's in the ring now. Duggan knocks Colton out. And Mentallo better look out, because Duggan's got him. Tower. Electric chair right onto the center of the ring. London with a beautiful standing shooting star press. No! Tyler, look at Stoogie. Stoogie's out here.
He's got Danny Duggan's leg. He's pulled.
Stoogie just pulled Duggan out of the ring. Duggan's gone after him.
What the?
Duggan just chased after Stoogie and London's on his own.
I just know Shane Madison's behind that mic.
We got a 2-on-1 now. M-Max.
Danny, the match is still on.
M-Max 2-on-1 against Paul London.
Listen to this crowd.
London trying to fight out here.
This is off the charts.
No tag team partner. He just realized Duggan's gone, and now M-Max has swarmed Paul London.
Oh, this is just, they're going in for the kill right now.
This is like a bar fight now at this point. Just mauling him in the corner.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Duggan nowhere to be seen.
This is absolutely disgraceful. You know, I know, everyone in the building knows that Shane Madison has his fingers in this. He is playing games with Hotshot Danny Duggan, and he is potentially...
Oh, boot to the face!
Maybe not. He's got it!
Boot to the face!
Cover!
1, 2, oh my God! I thought Paul London was going to do it.
Everybody in the building thought Paul London was going to do it, Mike. What a main event in our McDowell's main event.
Paul London trying to get this crowd behind him. Help him. They can act as his tag team partner. And we could see Paul London's finishing maneuver. The shooting star press here. Look at this. M-Max. Mentallo's got his foot. Mentallo's got his foot. London can't get to the top rope. He eats a boot to the back of the head by Colton. Colton's got him. Cradles him down hard into a brain buster. This could be it. 2, 3.
Oh my.
Unbelievable.
This is disgusting. The actions of Shane Madison costing Paul London and Hotshot Danny Duggan the Tag Team Championship.
Maximum muscle and mind. They are M-Max, Tyler Colton, Mentallo, still your CWE Tag Team Champions. Don't forget August 23rd, a Friday night in Winnipeg, Holy Cross Gymnasium. Former WWE superstar Val Venus comes to Winnipeg. Thank you for joining us on CWE TV.
I'm just disgusted, Mike. How much lower can Shane Madison go?
I don't know. And there's Danny Duggan. Duggan's got Stoogie. Danny Duggan's got Stoogie cornered here.
And Max hightails it to the back. They want no part of this.
Look at this. It's Madison through the crowd. Shane Madison.
Oh, I knew it.
He just clobbered Danny Duggan in the back of the head. This was all a setup.
Mr. Opportunity, the opportunist, Shane Madison, disgusting.
Madison dumps Duggan to the floor, and business has just picked up for Danny Duggan.
The referee can't control anything, Mike. I'm almost losing my voice. I am absolutely appalled and disgusted by Shane Madison. And he tosses
Madison taking Duggan into that souvenirs table. That's where we sell CWE merchandise.
They're ringing the bell and nothing's happening.
Nope. Madison opened up a soda here. Ah, disgusting. Covering Danny Duggan with it. Oh,
hits him with a can right in the head.
Duggan being decimated at the hands of the executive ambassador. The Mecca is in full control here.
This is out of hand. They're fighting in the crowd. Look at Stoogie cheering on Shane Madison.
Look at, yeah, exactly. Stoogie applauding Madison.
This is right in
and
front
there
now.
Is your executive ambassador. standing tall
I can't watch this.
over Danny Duggan.